A delegation from the Ministry of Public Service, led by the Permanent Secretary Catherine Msingwire, visited Narrow to review the various agriculture innovations developed by the Institute. The delegation was given a guided tour, starting at the National Livestock Resources Research Institute, where notable projects such as the tick vaccines are in development, and continuing to the National Crops Resources Research Institute, where crop varieties are being enhanced. While addressing the delegation, the Director General Narrow, Dr. Yona Baguma, appealed to the Ministry of Public Service to address the salary disparities affecting Narrow's senior researchers, noting that current gaps are delaying or even halting essential projects due to a shortage of experienced personnel.
When you find what is referred to as a senior principal research officer in Narrow, it means actually you are interfacing with a professor in the university. However, between the senior principal research officer in Narrow and the professor in the university, there is a wide salary disparity. And this triggers migration of staff from Narrow to universities. I want to register with deep appreciation, but on the other hand, with deep concern that a number of staff are leaving in Narrow to migrate into the universities.
Dr. Baguma explained that despite the ongoing innovations aimed at bolstering the country's socio-economic development, Narrow is hindered by wage gaps, impacting its ability to retain talent and drive its research agenda forward.
We have a gap. We have a gap in wage of 21.2 billion. We feel it is extremely critical. I don't want to say urgent, but critical, that we find ourselves with that wage to be able to fill up the establishment. Innovation is a function of people. And at the moment, we are highly constrained that of the establishment that we have with us, we have a gap to the level of 403 staff.
In response, Permanent Secretary Catherine praised Narrow's innovations, stating that they align with the nation's vision for socio-economic progress towards the 2040 agenda.
This tour has been extremely interesting and an eye-opener because we have been given permission to see how the vaccines are being done. But the tick vaccine, taken through the basics that any layperson can understand.
Bitarakwate acknowledged the challenges faced by Narrow and assured that the ministry would review the current pay structure, aiming to create a fair and competitive environment that supports and retains the country's top researchers.
And what we are going to do is provide them with technical staff to do functional analysis and then break down the problem into bite-sized portions, the short term, medium term, and the long term, so that the most critical stuff can be filled within the short term, then the others come on later.
Mary Namkose, UBC News.